The real-life story of a man who floated through the sky in a lawn chair is now on stage at Chicago Shakespeare Theater. Our Vince Gerasole has a look at the uplifting North American premiere of 42 Balloons.
Do you remember the California man who dreamed of flying through the air on a lawn chair? His quirky flight of fancy will have you soaring in 42 balloons.
What makes a man try to fly in a lawn chair? What makes a woman buy 42 weather balloons?
Audiences are getting a rise out of this North American debut at Chicago Shakespeare Theater, and with good reason.
Yes, if you got a stupid dream and you hold it tight.
The real-life story of trucker Larry Walters and his odd aspiration in 1982 to rise skyward in a folding chair has been turned into an uplifting story of dreaming big and being there for others.
You got me up in the air with my feet off the ground.
The music has an 80s pop sound, and the book was penned by writer Jack Godfrey. I'm going to be truthful with you. This seems like an unlikely source for musical production.
When I first discovered this story on the internet, I was just kind of like found it on the internet one day about 8 years ago. It really immediately, I connected with it. I think that there's something about a true story about a man who had this kind of dream that some people might consider a bit wild and extreme, but he kind of pursued it and did everything he could to make it come true, that I've just felt, wow, that is such a musical theater story idea.
You want it, you can get it, you can get it.
Big wants, and people who really, really want something because then they have something really big to express with music and through song.
So first you discover the story, and then you do a little more research.
I just got completely absorbed in the story, and I think because it really to me feels like such a kind of folk tale.
What were some of the bigger challenges?
The reaction that he gets isn't quite the reaction that he hoped for. He's kind of, by some people, mocked, not taken as seriously as he would have liked. So I think what I really wanted to do was kind of achieve this journey that we go on of going from the kind of hopeful, yearning, naive excitement of having a dream to the kind of when we come back down to earth and reality really hits, what that feels like, but doing that in a way where we take the audience on a journey that still feels kind of engaging and exciting and exhilarating.
In reality, Larry may have used 43 balloons, but who's counting? 42 Balloons is playing at the Chicago Shakespeare Theater through June 29. Remember, we've got your ticket. I'm Vince Gerasole, CBS News, Chicago.